When I was in Bangkok, Barry Peterson said to me, they must keep my profile in the low. That is the thing that he said. And he is an Australian man. And that is the time that I don't understand anything. And I don't even know I can change the word history. Because in my life, I just met too many verbal people around. It means I can meet the high rank people in society. And the thing that he said to me is just impossible. Impossible. And I don't believe. And I don't even understand. And that time I just so naive. And I just look like I know nothing. Actually, that time I cannot speak English. And that is the time that I work with Barry Peterson. But actually, I don't work. But I just live there and I study. And he paid me nearly $500 in the company for 1 year. And then I always come to the Australian Chamber of Commerce, right? And many times the people come to his company for making the papers, for doing the job, because his company is the international company, cooperation. The big company from the other nation, they came to Bangkok for making the business with the Thai people. And whatever the meeting, but I don't understand anything. Because that time my English is so bad. And I try to learn English. That is the thing that I want. And just I just don't. That is the time I just don't understand anything. So my English is not really good. And when I am in the computer, so many times I spend a long hour, 8 hours the first time. And I just don't understand why I cannot stay long in the computer, and until I cannot even stay 1 hour in the computer. I am so headache, and I just don't understand why I headache this way. I feel I'm so headache this way. And I just don't understand why I headache. And now I understand everything, but I just don't want to say. And and I used to come to the room, and I tidy the house. I clean the house. I do everything. So his room, so beautiful and so tidy and so clean. And sometimes I feel so stressed also, because that is a time that I wish for the air ticket to go to the West Nation. And then I also wish for the ticket to go to the West. But I just wait until I buy the seat kit, in order I can earn Barry Peterson give me the ticket go to Australia or to the US or any nation. That is I wish for. And I bought the cloth for my aunt in the US, because I have for a lady in the West. 3 of the lady, the kid of my aunt in the US, and I bought 8 fabric of clothes that way. But I could not go, so I so stressed. Most of my time I study English in CNN, BBC, and 8Ks. Um, just I just study English last time, but I feel I cannot cannot do anything good with my English, even though when I start come home I feel tired and I quit up all the study because I am so headache and hard in Vietnam, and even I hate to watch the American like English movie, referendum movie, the white movie, because because I wanted to go to the West and the US and Australia, but I could not go. So I'm so boring, and that was the time I stay at home and I sleep nearly 24 hours a day, and I am so lazy to to have a bath because I feel so bored about life. But the reason is I could not die. That is all. I just so feel so tired. Feel tired because I cannot. I because I am not success, right? And I think my life will be ends. And my mom go to this house. Go to this house. Go to this house for working, and sometimes she work until 12 at night sometimes. And when I stay home, I feel unwell, and sometimes I come to get her on the street, and she must sometimes weather is so big raining raining, and some people just like and I feel so poor of my mom because my mom was the uh, honestly lady, and she work, she don't stop working, always she do different job, and that is the thing that if I compare my mom to the other lady, my mom was the best lady on this planet, even though Virgin Mary herself. My mom, when my mom give birth, my mom always tell me about the family, about the relationship between her and the other people, and truly, she always be good to the other, and she know that who is bad to her. Um, and my mom is a secret politician because she and me, we have no nation at all, and we cannot do the politics. But my mom do the politics. I can see in her what is she wearing, and when my mom died, I watched the teaching paper when my mom teach in the Damrong, and she before she teach, she must write down the thing that she need to teach for her student, and then I know that my mom is so good, and I don't know the reason why she was born in 1949, and her letter is so beautiful, her wearing is so beautiful, but her finger is too big, just look like a man, because she always work. My mom worked as a farmer, as a teacher. When I was kid, my mom go to work in the morning times, make the charcoal or do the garden, and many kind of job. And sometimes my mom to trade to the other, because we don't have the good economy in my homeland, and that was the time no Vietnamese live in my land. And even though in Nam Dong province, just so rarely the Vietnamese. And today, the Vietnamese, so many. And we have no land free. And that is the thing that Joe Biden must understand. That is the thing that Pope Francis must understand. That is the thing that Emmanuel Macron must understand. If I say about the interest Macron should not sell Jacques Chirac or François Hollande or the other president of France.